Well, you can dodge past the things for now and get a hit in on him, but those tendrils will turn around and wrap around you.
That's it. All right, so I'll do that. I'll go for it. So I'm gonna roll flawless blade work.
Yeah, all of you do, Goth. Yeah.
Oh,
All right, cool. Roll flawless blade work.
that's weird. Sorry.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, do your damage, apply one technique, and your opponent attacks you.
Yeah.
So, I guess for now, we'll start with, burning.
Alright.
And I'm gonna say, for this, that I am using the robot sword.
Alright.
The Knight's... What is that called, by the way? What's the exact name you've got on that?
The Clockwork Knight's Blade.
Okay, right, I had it right.
Alright, that's a 6, and, well, I gotta look something up. Okay, leather is not flammable. There we go.
He's not wearing anything cloth at all?
Nope.
Okay.
So yeah, you you get a good slice up with him. It leaves a solid heat slash. I gotta do some math for a second here. Hold on.
Hang on, wait. I was wearing. Okay, I'm just gonna say the thing. I was wearing dueling levers when I fought Alta.
I didn't look that up.
You look it up for
you look
it up for him.
Well, yeah, because fucking the thing says specifically anything. Fuck you.
NPC favoritism.
Had even more magical fire. It was even more magical.
I disagree. His fire was dumb.
Alright, well, he does, well, so you do slice at him, you have a good, burn, heat mark on his chest, but, he, while you were running at him, he, cocked his other hand back, and around it formed, this, crimson, spiked gauntlet, essentially. And he punches you in the gut for it. He punches you in the gut with it. For 8 damage. And this this spiked gauntlet, it cuts you up. It leaves a solid gash in your stomach.
Ooh.
Area.
Okay.
And the tendrils have now reached you and wrap around your limbs.
Okay then. Do I still have room to slash?
Nope. They're wrapped around you. They're holding you back. What do you do?
Try and wriggle free.
Alright. Defying danger by powering through. So, roll strength. Alright, well, you do wriggle yourself free, but by the time you have been made free, he's actually, he has, rushed up to in front of you, and he has his hands on your stomach over your open wound, and he's smiling at you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna...
I'm gonna say, just quickly, meanwhile, interject, just erstwhile, Murray, seeing things has been, climbing up, scaling a building to try and get above them.
I'm also going to say that I'm calling off the ward, and I'm going to arcane blade work.
Alright, roll in.
Okay, 7 to 9, well, I'm going to apply soul siphoning.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. Alright.
2 ways.
Roll your damage.
2 damage, and I recover.
Alright. Well, he looks at you. Well, you rolled. Oh, so he does do his damage to you. So, while you were, getting your soul siphon on and slicing at him, you may not have noticed in time that you felt your blood you feel the blood at your stomach area, starting to boil.
Ooh.
And before you know it, there is an explosion right where his hands have met your stomach wound. You are knocked back in a painful explosion of red mist as your wound just opens up. And you take N damage, ignoring armor.
Alright, it's at this point you should jump in.
Yeah, Murray. All right, so he's focused on this. I'm gonna ambush. Murray's gonna. Yeah, she has been hiding up on the roof. She's gonna spring down with both clockwork knight blades, and just do jump smash basically.
Gotcha.
All right, so ambush. So first damage, then roll strength. 7. Okay, so that's choose 2. Deal an extra 1d8 damage. So that is roll. Oh my god, are you shitting me? Wow.
2d8 K1.
That's I roll twice and keep the better result for damage.
Okay, gotcha.
Alright, so there's that, and you or an ally take +1 forward against the target.
Alright.
So whoever's next against him takes a +1 forward.
Yeah, you slice down at this guy like there's a gash in his fucking back.
And that is 3 piercing.
Yeah. See, I'm not the only one who doesn't fight fair. And he's smiling at the pain. How do you feel, Thistlewick?
Like my stomach just exploded.
Your wound exploded.
I push myself to my feet and I wind slash at him.
How much damage did that put on you? Oh, fuck. You're on 1 HP, ain't you?
No, 3 HP. My foot.
Oh, okay. What?
Would you like me to jump in?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, soul siphoning.
You're at 3 HP. Oh, yeah, because of the soul siphon. Alright, cool.
Well, not just that, but my armor for the first one.
Yeah, for the first one, you're right. But,
well, that's not good.
Alright. So Murray, from his back, basically from his back, some fucking spikes shoot out at you.
Gonna dodge.
Alright, take a back step.
Alright. Oh, that's a +1 forward, though.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Gotcha. Boom. You step back just fine, and he's kind of crouched down in a pool of blood, and he puts his hands to the floor, and the blood are circling. The blood kind of forms a circle around him and starts to raise upwards.
Try and cut in before he can do it. She's gonna try and stab one of the swords just into him.
Mm-hmm.
That's a strength 7. Okay. Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
That's with 3 piercing.
Jeebus. Well, alright, you reach your sword up in there. You throw your sword in there, you get a good stab right through the back, and you hear him cough up a bit, and he goes, not done yet. And the blood that was forming up around him kind of shoots out tendrils at you. And you take 1 damage.
Is that ignoring armor?
No. But the blood does finish forming a kind of igloo around him, essentially.
I'm going to wind slash at him.
And it instantly solidifies, alright? Yep.
I'm going to wind slash at him.
Go ahead.
Okay, I only need to apply technique anyway. Earthshaker.
Alright.
He's forming an igloo of blood around himself. I'm sending...
the igloo of blood has already formed.
Yeah, but you said I could
and
wind
it's
slash
solidified. You can wind slash at the igloo.
Alright, can I Earthshaker it? Your attack concludes with an eruption of stone and earth from the ground, launching your target into the air.
That won't really work, is the thing. I don't see how that...
No, I could see it smashing the igloo up,
Yeah,
or
if
it
it's
smashes him into the roof of
That's
the
the
igloo.
issue.
that was my
ideally.
aim.
Is that I've given the igloo HP. This is based on a specific thing. All right, fine.
Well, I would put it this way.
You just hear a body hit the roof of the
Nice.
igloo. He takes no damage though, so you pretty much just boom.
All right. Murray is so now only holding one sword now. Takes out the shotgun and is just gonna blast
Oops,
it.
I made those last two rolls out in the open. Silly me. You weren't supposed to see that first roll.
Alright, so can I just shoot it? Actually, do I even need to roll dex to shoot the igloo?
No.
Wow, only an 8.
You instantly shoot a hole into it, and you see blood flowing into this guy's back wound.
Alright, that's not good.
Yeah.
Murray's gonna stab into the hole now with the sword.
I was gonna say he immediately takes off running out of the igloo.
Well, okay.
He lets out some tendrils up towards the roof of one of the buildings that form the alleyway, and he's trying to scale it.
Okay, I'm gonna go for another one. Just keep throwing attacks at this guy.
I
All right.
Oh,
I'm apply technique. I'm applying tethering,
nice. Good call.
and this deals damage.
All right. Yeah. He flies and then he kind of screams, yeah, and he is now stuck to the point where he is at the wall. So he's kind of stuck standing on the wall.
Damien,
Nice.
Golf, you're allowed to jump in at any point.
yeah, I'm sorry. It just kind of wanted.
You can interrupt us and shit. It's fine.
I was going to launch a arrow to his ankle, thinking he was still on the ground. But since you pinned him in the wall, I guess it's a little bit of a. Well, actually, fuck it. I don't care. I want to shoot an arrow.
All right.
I'm thinking Damien's at a sort of vantage point, or just kind of maybe sort of maybe.
He probably
not.
doesn't even know about your existence.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could he could he just misericord?
I don't know. Just roll damage. Let's roll damage. Roll your damage, God. 4 damage. Gotcha. Boom! Right in his shoulder. He's back to breathing heavily. He doesn't know where the fuck. I'm not going to hell alone. And he points at Thistlewick, and more blood tendrils shoot out at you.
I want to roll defend.
You'd have to get to him first. So roll Defy Danger Dex to get in front of Thistlewick first.
Wow.
No, you're not gonna make it.
Really? Defy danger for this?
You're on opposite ends of the alley.
Wait, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think so. I thought we were. I was like, oh, okay.
Wait. Look. All right.
I'm gonna dodge.
Gotcha.
Okay, yeah.
Boom. The
I
tendrils.
combat roll to the side, and
Yeah, the tendrils hit the floor where you were.
and as I finish the combat roll, go for a wind slash.
Woohoo.
He's up on the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Okay, god damn it, I can't deal damage. Well, I'm just gonna go for soul siphoning then. Just kind of keep myself topped up.
Focusing at Murray's just gonna scream, wrong target, and immediately jump at him.
How high can you jump?
Pretty high. Higher than a human. Murray could probably jump her own height. Definitely not as high as Damien, but
Her own height. I
yeah.
don't know. Do you have a weapon within reach? You have a whip.
Yeah.
Your whip.
That was the
You
intent.
actually hit it with your whip. Gotcha. Roll it. Oh, he gets to hit you too. Alright.
That's
Well-
with one piercing and forceful.
Boom. So you crack at him, wrap your whip wraps around his neck, and you basically just like you hear a snap, crack, pop. But in his last final blow, he does his last tendril does slap at you for 5 damage.
Ray just like scoffs at him. That all? My mama hit me harder than that.
That's not a comfortable thing to say.
That's yeah.
He hit Thistlewick pretty hard.
Yeah.
Theoretically, her mom was still well.
Did your mama ever give you like a gaping stomach wound?
That's true. Yeah.
Hit the walls with your blood. There you go.
Well,
Right.
There was that one Christmas party they had.
I mean, didn't get. I suppose technically that's a bit worse.
All right. So, Thistlewick.
Mm.
Even with all that soul siphoning, you still have a gaping wound in your stomach.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about that?
Can I say that I checked out where the fuck I should go for medical attention in this town?
Yeah, sure, probably. Actually, no. You can't call a flashback. You'd probably go back to the guard station, honestly.
You might want to try
actually-
and buy a first aid kit, maybe, or a healing potion.
Does Blackjack have a shirt?
Yep.
Okay. Well, and I'm assuming he's like with us, or did he not come to
Yeah,
watch?
he's with you. He's with you.
All right, Murray does conserve run over to Thistlewick and hey Blackjack, sorry, and rips off most of like the front ab region of
Okay.
Blackjack's shirt and uses it to start bandaging Thistlewick. Not like professional medically, but just
Hold the guts
stop.
in.
Yeah, stop the bleeding.
We're
Put
going
pressure on it.
We're going to the guard station right now, right this instant.
And as you're walking away, someone does run over to Alred's body, kind of props up his hand and says, "Well, Alred's dead." And everybody who would kind of stop to watch your fight just kind of goes, "Oh," and kind of just keep walking about their business.
Murray, as she's propping up Thistlewick, like, "Hey, Damien, you want to go check to see if he had anything good?"
I guess, yeah, sure.
Damien, you find some jewelry.
Oh, sweet.
Worth about, roll a 2d10.
Six.
Yeah, you find a necklace worth about 60 coin.
Hey, we have a jewelry box. You could put that in.
Yeah, I'd like to deposit that into the jewelry box.
Go ahead.
I'll just mark that up to 760.
There you
I'm
go.
just gonna note that in my own notes. Necklace worth 60.
There you go. Alright, so Thistlewick, you're brought back to the guard station. Even with, limping with, a gaping wound that's bleeding out, nobody really pays any mind to you.
2 flights of stairs, first door on the left.
The guard you were talking to, who you initially paid, says, "Hey, can I get that bribe again?"
I was telling that to Murray.
Alright, but so yeah, Murray, carries him, or I'm assuming Blackjack is helping carry him.
Alright, yep.
Hmm.
Make your way to that door.
This is the place you want?
Yeah, let me knock on the door. It'll piss him off later. Because my hand is fucking covered
Alright.
in blood at the moment, so I knock on the door, just leaving 2 giant red marks.
Alright. What? Come in.
Yeah, I guess all 3 of us just walk in. Ulrid's dead. It was mostly her who did it, though.
Don't be modest. He did his job. That's why I call him Thistlewick of Tarrant, the arcane duelist.
Okay. Cool. And he goes back to writing what he was writing.
Say, I don't want to put you out or nothing. You've been a great help. Is there anywhere in here I could, have my fucking stomach fixed?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You have a gaping wound, and you came to me. I'm sorry. On that door, did someone write it wrong? Does that not say head captain? Does it say head nurse?
Hey, figured you might know where to go next. Everyone's downstairs.
Goddamn apothecary. We have a few.
Well, let's go to one.
Murray's like, hey, yeah, further. He didn't tell us where we were going. I just assumed he knew where like a medical center was or something.
Hey, I assumed I'd be able to flashback and know something that's quite sensible to look into.
Hey, well, if it was quite sensible to look into, maybe I should have looked into it.
It seemed so sensible, I thought it didn't need to go said.
Yeah, he kind of just, goes, fucking down the block, first building on the corner.
Cheers. I make sure to rub my fucking hand along his door as we leave.
Alright, so you make your way to that apothecary. It's like a small building. You head on in. There's a doctor who, there's a doctor who says, Jesus, hell happened to you?
Alred's dead.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what happened.
Interesting. Oh, okay. You exploded your blood.
How often do you deal with that?
Well, I don't really deal with it here often, but I do moonlight as a coroner, and I deal with it a lot there. Probably won't be doing so much anymore.
Yeah, help me out here.
I could staple it up, but it would hurt a lot.
I figured as such.
Alright, well, grit your teeth and prepare for pain. And he gets out like this odd stapling contraption.
Finger up the anus.
Now, it's only fair to warn you, I've never done this on something that wasn't a corpse.
I just glare at him. I hate every single fucking person in this town at this point. Even the barman, who has not even been a shit, was kind of a shit. Fuck this town. Fuck feudal Japan. I'm setting the walls on fire when we leave. I hope
you say that aloud to him.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Why not? No, I don't.
I will offer you a brief moment of clarity, Thistlewick.
Yeah.
You know a lot of medicine is done alchemically.
Yeah.
There's someone you know who could probably help you a little better.
Yeah, someone who patched up Damien, for instance. He didn't have access to materials, and this guy's meant to be a doctor, though. I'm sorry I didn't think to go and ask the guy who's currently in a room with a robot dog and a fucking pig.
So, are you gonna go through with the stapling procedure?
Sure, why not?
Murray approves. If Thistlewick backed out of this like a little bitch, Murray would not have let him live it down.
It was nice knowing you, Thistlewick. I think we
staples some stuff, puts in some staples very painfully, and kind of thinks, not enough skin to work with. Hold on. And he gets some graft. This'll work. And starts stapling that on. And after a single painful 10 on the pain scale hour, you have a new stomach lining.
Well, isn't that fantastic?
Though it does itch a bit with the new graft skin.
Murray, scratches it, wow, you had to go through all that trouble. Can't keep some bandages over it for a couple of days?
We've been over this. We're not quite as...
Man, I knew y'all's was delicate, but that sucks.
Yeah, it does. I see your point.
Heal yourself up by half your health.
Okay.
Oh, is that all of us?
No, just a Solwick.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't lose any health, so.
And mark weak.
Okay.
There you go. So I guess you make your way back to the inn. Johan comes down from his room and says, "Oh, we're leaving today, right?"
Yeah.
Well, let's head out. No time like the present. I mean, I don't want it to get late.
Okay, what, Murray? We're taking the main road back, right? Give me like 30 minutes, and Murray needs to, go and say, I don't know if this will need a supply run or not, but Murray's gonna try and find essentially, like, a rather large, like, bag, essentially. But pretty decently sizable. Some sort of store or basket or something like that, but, barrel. So preferably a bag, though.
No, yeah, you find a bag that someone was just gonna throw away.
Okay, nice, awesome.
Get it for free. Go. I don't know what you want it for, but there you go.
Yeah, she gives it to Blackjack. Just keep this for now. We'll need it later.
Okay. Well, alright. Let's get ourselves out to the bayou. We'll meet up with my ferry.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that, the ferry. Whose ferry is it?
Whose ferry is it?
Yeah. I'm from around these parts, if we went through the bayou, there's a decent chance I'd have heard of them.
Oh, old buddy of mine. Call him Alec the Diamond.
I'm gonna roll spout lore on Alec no, never heard of him.
Alec the Diamond.
I've been rolling really bad on int. Like, I know I have a -1, but even then, like, I've not been one away from
He's a
success.
smuggler by trade, but the ferry route's legit.
Ow! Fuck me!
What?
I did
What?
something really dumb. I had a toothpick in my mouth and it fell out, and I just instinctively went to grab it in my fist midair, and fuck me, that was a bad idea.
Alright.
Wow.
I need a BRB for a sec. I need to get some
Excuse me, but
paper
why?
towels or
For fuck's sake. Eric. God damn it.
Nice.
It was fucking instinct. I didn't. Oh, I literally have hydrogen peroxide
You
right there on my
let it
desk.
drop
Cool.
before you pick it up. You don't try and grab it full fist.
I've literally tried to grab. I literally instinctively.
So we can
Yeah.
continue on with this game, Eric.
Yes.
I had I wouldn't say a friend, I just knew a kid in school who got stung by a bee once because he punched it. Like, you got, stung in the punch, of course.
Reminds me of a QA bit. One of the female comedians talking about how her father once tried to punch a bee. And it was like a velvet tennis ball, apparently. Velvet tennis balls of the sky.
Okay, I'm using my mouse left-handed now, but okay.
Nice.
Well, this is. I've tried to. I grabbed a steak knife out of the air by the blade once.
Okay, so
That could have gone a lot worse.
Alright, Blackjack. Leads you. So you exit the city. So if you have any parting thoughts or words for this place,
Oh,
Fuck Terrebonne.
yeah.
I hope...
please.
Is Terrebonne a Confederacy city?
Hold on, let me check that. Actually, I forgot.
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake.
Lore master I am.
Okay, actually no. Part name. Terrebonne. More like Terrabole.
It is, in fact, part of the Confederacy.
That's a shame. That means the Confederacy won't just decide to randomly declare war on it because they're a bunch of shits. Kill everyone inside. I'm not going to torch the city walls because that might disrupt the game a bit. That might change the course of the story. But I'm going to regret not torching the walls of the city. They're a bunch of ingrate, fucking might makes right bureaucracy cunts, and I hate all of them. I hope the city sinks into the ground. No, you know what? Thistlewick isn't saying this to the Master Alchemist, but I am gonna one day get that robot working and bring it down here.
Okay, so yeah, Blackjack leads you down the main road. You kind of veer off a bit over here, and leads you over to this part, like right on the edge of the bayou, halfway between Nightshade and the main road. And you come across this little makeshift dock where there's a just a human man waiting around.
Mm-hmm.
And Blackjack hails him and says, Alec the Diamond, it's been a while. And he looks over and it's like, Blackjack, who are these guys?
Keep thinking you're trying to say my name then when you say Alec the Diamond.
And that's the name, by the way. Blackjack says, "Oh, these are just some traveling companions of mine. We need to be ferried across the bayou to the swamp." And Alec kind of looks over you guys and says, "Okay. How many?" And Blackjack looks at you guys and says, 4. I'm not going any further, I'm afraid. Yeah, he turns to you.
Right. What? Really?
Yeah, I need to get back to the scrap heap. I got a living.
Okay, I guess. I didn't really expect you to come this far, but I enjoy spending time with you. And Murray gives him a hug. She squeezes his ass cheek.
He kind of coughs. Yep, I sure did too.
I offer my hand for a handshake, and I just say to him, you do come around Seneca and all that. The Confederacy needs strong people willing to go out and get shit done.
Oh, fuck, give me that bag back then. Shit.
Yeah, he gives you the bag back.
Alright, continue.
He shakes your hand. It's like, I'm sure I'll keep it in mind. I don't know. Scrap heap's kind of the life for me.
Fair enough. We'll have our calling.
May our paths cross again. And he kind of walks into like the shack by the docks. And Alec kind of looks over you 4 and says, "So, cross the bayou then."
By 4, he obviously
That's
means Horace as the 4th.
And looks over and says, "And I see you're bringing a boar and a robot dog."
Well, it's more like a wolf, but...
And this little guy, and he pats Horace. He's a good pig.
Good thing I recently upgraded the size of my boat. And wait a minute. And he looks at Murray. Ain't you a swamp folk?
Yes, she is.
Yeah. That I be.
Can't she just lead you across the bayou, no problem? I mean, she's got to have some sway with the folks at Mooners.
That's well. First of all, I don't have no problem getting across the bayou. Just we's probably not gonna be. It'll be advantageous for us to not be on the main road in the bayou. And I don't know how good at navigating the swamp these guys is.
Okay.
Just might need to stay above the water. There's not too much dry land in here.
Oh, you want to go further south of Mooners?
Yeah, we try and stick as far away from there as possible while staying, getting across.
If you must, if you must. All right. Well, Blackjack seems to want a good word for you, so I guess I won't charge you for this. One free trip. I got one free trip in me. Get on in. And
Well, that's mighty generous of you.
yeah.
We certainly appreciate it.
It points you towards like this very well constructed sort of like white wood boat. It kind of has a gleam to it.
Is there a large clockwork fan on the back? Is this an airboat?
Yes. Actually.
Yes!
Oh.
All right.
Is it worse for wear, or is it like fun?
It actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, this guy keeps
Okay.
it, and this guy keeps it together well.
I wanted Damien to make a snarky remark. I was like, worse for wear, but okay. No, but it's...
All right. So, you get on in, and it's like, all right. Hey, I'm gonna need one of you guys to keep a lookout for anything in the bayou. Yeah, I've heard some shit about some of the fish have been getting kind of rowdy recently.
Yeah, not a problem, Murray. I'll just swim ahead. Don't want to keep the boat too crowded, anyways.
Wave ahead. All right, go ahead. I mean, that's what you people are built for. And he gets in the boat. All right. So we're gonna go ahead with this. You'll have an instant success at navigate, so no worries in navigation.
And an instant success at scout. I might.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We haven't done that in a while.
All right, someone quartermaster.
Should I?
Thistle or Damien from quartermaster.
I've got a 2 in wisdom.
I think you should.
Okay, let's give it a go.
There you go. Everyone consumes one ration. All right. So, Murray, choose 2.
I don't need to do anything.
Nah.
What are the 2 I choose from? Oh, actually, never mind. I'm looking at it. Why did I even ask? It's right here. All right. You have to drop me to sir. You make a discovery, and you get the drop on whatever lies ahead. We'll go with the boring 2. Well, not the boring 2, but the normal 2.
Gotcha. So, discovery. Roll me some dice. We need a 3d12. 2, 5, and 5. Alright, here we are. No, that's not it either. Yeah, alright. 2, 5, and 5 is what it was, correct?
Yep.
You know what? Roll a... Alright, roll me a 2d12.
Wow, that's even lower.
Alright, we've got a 1 and a 3.
I'm the greatest.
Oh, the coolest.
Okay. Alright, Murray, you come across a tiny little island. Somewhere, let's say around about over here. Like right between the S and the B in Beggar's Bayou. There's like just a tiny little island, like barely, like you can stand on it, but like no one else would be able to stand on it with you. And on the island, there's just like a bunch of tiny little snails.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna spout lore about these. Nice. Tell me something interesting about snails.
The bayou snails are a absolute delicacy. Like these things are goddamn delicious when prepared correctly.
Nice. I am gonna collect them.
Throw them in that big bag.
No, we're probably not gonna use the bag. That was an in-case type thing. No, I can also... No, why did I do that?
Was it for testing if either me or Damien were a witch?
No,
How
no.
many? Yeah, no, it's all right. We'll stop pretty soon, Goth.
I'm assuming that's one ration, the snail cell.
Yeah, sure. Depending on how many, like, if you want to take on more weight of snails, you can have more rations.
Oh, can I? How many weight can I take?
A weight per ration, and you can take 5 are on this.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I'll take 3.
Cool. 3 rations, 3 weight. All right. Now then.
That's a lot, though. I'm decently close to my weight limit now.
So you've got the drop on whatever lies ahead, correct?
Yes.
All right. So, Murray. As you're swimming ahead, you see below, deep down in the bayou, see a large, gigantic, shadowy figure. What are you doing?
Alright. Okay. Murray, actually, firstly, gonna spout lore on this giant, shadowy.
You almost can't believe that this is what you're seeing, but you've heard tale of an absolutely gigantic, larger-than-life catfish living in the bayou.
Nice. Does it have a name?
Does it have a name? It sure does. It is Lurkus.
Lurkus. Is that a actually is that name like a name that the fish know it by, or is that
That's the name that your people call it by.
okay? All right, but so Murray, recognizing that, is gonna swim back.
Yeah.
Remaining, stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. But so yeah, you gotta swim back, pop her head out of the water, and it's Lurkus. I swear I seen it with my own 2 eyes down in the water ahead of ways. Lurkus.
What now?
Lurkus?
I'm assuming Alec.
Yeah, Alec. No, Alec kind of perks up and says, "Lurkus, really? The giant fish?
Yeah, it was under the water, real deep down.
We should probably hurry up then, because I've heard that thing ain't too nice."
If worse comes to worse, I can try and reason with it, but I don't know how reasonable it'll be.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing you knew where it was. God, all right. He grabs some. He grabs some powder and puts it in a little tube that goes towards the propeller that makes the propeller speed up and the boat really starts to go.
Murray climbs on until we're out of the
Murray, you feel Lurkus moving beneath you, and it kind of takes notice, but you're going too fast, and it quickly loses interest.
Nice. All right, Murray says when it seems they're out of danger.
Oh, Jesus Christ! And he makes the propeller stop moving too fast. And now that you're out of that danger, you make it, let's say, over here, right by the Saren Swamp,
Nice.
and it is by now nightfall. So you will need to make camp.
Alright.
And it'll be a good place to end sesh.
Nice too.
Nice, yeah. You arrive at the swamp, you avoid an encounter with Lurkus, and let's do end a session.
Okay.
Saren Swamp.
Alright.
Okay, well, we traveled.
Yeah. Alright, so bonds. Anybody got bonds? Any bonds around here?
I have 1, and I don't think my Murray changed, but mine with Thistlewick definitely changed when I said to Thistlewick, if it comes to it, and I'm holding everyone back. Please leave me. And it definitely changed to Fisselwick has my back through and through. I'll back him up when times come tough.
Nice. Take XP for that.
Mine with Murray is still the same though. You guys go on.
Alright.
Mine with Damien didn't change, but it would have. But Murray didn't really see Damien during any of his, self-sacrificing moments.
What was the last thing you heard us say?
Murray, Damien doing his bonds, and then I said one of mine, but Eric
we didn't hear that.
Yeah.
We didn't hear that. Alright, so Eric didn't change any of his bonds.
Mine with Murray hasn't changed. It's mainly just it will do with time, because now she has her confidence back, but Fixwick's still thinking, can something shake her? Which, probably not anything, around here.
I don't know. I think if anything can shake her, it is stuff around here.
Oh, that's a fair point, actually, yeah. I did update the one with Damien, though, which is, basically, it was reinforced more than anything else. Damien does seem to trust us. And it's kind of to Damien has had my back and is quick to act. He is willing to give his life for ours, but that could be fatalist. It's kind of he was quite quick to just say, "Hey, if things go wrong, just leave me here." Essentially,
Take an XP for that.
Damien has really poor judgment of himself, though. That's how I think of it.
There you go.
There's also he's pretty beaten up about himself about life, so.
An XP for that. Alright, alignments. Where are we at?
It's good to have strong members to help reinforce and encourage him.
Alright, there's a problem with the wording on here, because was that technically dueling a worthy opponent?
I would say you did challenge them to a duel and duel them for a ways. The duel ended when other people intervened, but you were fighting them one-on-one in a, hey, I challenge you sort of way, I would argue.
Yeah, I'll let you take that.
It doesn't say duel to completion, it just says duel.
That's fair.
And you were in a position where you were intentionally fighting him without backup.
Yeah. Damien. Yours was rags. These riches. Steal from your victims. You did that.
I took the
Ninjato.
Ninjato.
And the necklace. So yeah, take an XP.
Prove to others that you aren't a monster. I would say so with, I cannot remember his name, but the scientist guy who was,
Johan Vitriol.
Distrustful of outsiders. And Murray did, actively act to help, get him to trust us.
Mm-hmm. Do it. Make an XP for that. Alright. So... Did we learn something new and important about the world?
The beasts of the Clockwork Wasteland. I learned a lot about, in character, Fizwick learned a lot about the workings inside the Clockwork Giant, how the monks are there.
Yeah. The monastery. That's true.
Yeah.
Robot wolves bite hard.
I learned that Terrebone fucking sucks and is filled with terrible people.
That's what
I learned that Terrebone's pretty cool. It's a shame I never went.
Yeah. Create a bond with the entire city of Terrebone. Does it look?
Alright, I'm at
Get a +1 to interfering with Terrebone.
Yeah, you learned about the monastery. You also learned about Lurkus. Don't forget that right at the end of there. But, yeah. Alright, take an XP for that.
Alright, look at my bonds, Neo, and you can tell... Okay. I mean, it's obviously the last one, but you'll be able to just tell it's about Terrebone. You can read it to the group if you like.
It hasn't updated for me for some reason.
Oh, okay, I'll exit my sheet and come back. It should update now.
So, did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Yeah. A few.
Fucking Saber and Mace. Several knights.
Several knights, and other clockwork things, not to mention, Blood Guy.
Yeah, Alrid, and I'll give you Alrid. I wouldn't really count the knights as a notable monster or enemy.
What about Saber,
they're
the guy who
just-
seemed Mace? No, so it was Saber who seemed
Mace
pretty
and
competent.
Saber. I mean, I guess.
They had pretty bulky health and damage.
Yeah. All right. Well, for Allred anyway, you will get an XP, but yeah. There you go.
Like Saber, we put some damage on Saber before he went down.
Did we loot a memorable treasure?
The Ninjato, the Alchemist.
True. Take an XP for that, and take an XP for playing. Kaboom!
Okay, Jesus.
Well gamed.
I fucking.
Well named.
Alright, so, Neo, would you look at my bonds again, see if it's updated? And it's the last
For the
one.
love of God, I will fucking invent a nuke.
That's my bond with Terrabone.
Man, they
wait.
weren't that shit, man. Like, fucking Regions was worse.
Yeah,
was.
but with Regents, they were the Ponzi kind of shit. This is just defeated, I don't give a shit about anything kind of shit people.
You're just mad because they weren't, like, praising you.
No, I don't care if they weren't praising me. Where were we? Like, Tanzas didn't exactly praise me. They were just like, oh yeah, it's understandable, you got the shit kicked out of you. I didn't mind that. These people were dead inside, and I hate all of them.